Hey guys, just some quick updates, a little vlogging. I know it's been a while since I've made a video. First thing is, I know my blog is down. Thanks to those of you who have let me know that. You know, thanks for being concerned about it. I actually knew that it was going to happen. So I guess it really was just a matter of time for the hosting site to suspend our blog because of all the spam. I didn't really know that it would be an issue to that extent, but apparently it was, because I guess it was just too much. But in a way, I feel like it was meant to happen because I really do want to come up with like a whole new site. Probably one where you have to actually log in. That might help filter out the spam some, I'm hoping. I don't know, but I think that will be the better way to go. And I have a lot of other ideas for it, so I think it's just really going to take time, but thank you for letting me know. Thanks for your concerns. Alright, next I wanted to just briefly talk about my hair, as briefly as I possibly can, because I know some of you guys are asking me questions about it, about coloring, about the cut and all that. I've just been trying to grow my hair out, which it has been. I don't know how well you'll be able to see, sorry. And I've been getting, you know, just trims in between during this kind of awkward growing out hair stage just to have better shape and all that. And so I decided to get a haircut, and then I also decided to just get some new highlights, you know, because my other ones were growing out and I just thought it'd be fun to do something new. But the big mistake was I chose to do this a couple days before New Year's. Really smart, I know. Here's some quick footage of me with my old hair before I got it cut. Alright, so I'm about to go in and get my hair cut and maybe recolored, re-highlighted. Not too sure yet. I'm gonna see if it's too busy in there because I don't want to wait forever. And let's hope this turns out good. So you never see the end of that because I was not pleased with the color. The cut was fine. I'll spin around real quick so that you can just see the cut. I pretty much just got some shorter layers. Kind of go slowly so you can see a little better. And then I got my bangs cut shorter too because it was like getting so heavy and my hair was so heavy, so I just wanted it to feel lighter. Now that I have layers, my hair is like looking a little bit longer, which is great because I can't wait for it to grow out. I do miss having long hair. Okay, anyways, I decided to just go ahead and get colored too, and there was definitely kind of like a language communication problem here. I kept telling her I wanted my highlights blended in, pretty much just like how I already had it. I want it to be like a tint of color in my hair. So basically, if you have a lot of like little pieces all throughout highlighted, it looks like you have a tint instead of, you know, just big chunks. And she still ended up giving me like these big chunks. So there's like a big yellowish like bleach chunks here, and then there were two like here, and then there were like two chunks in the back. And they were underneath my, you know, top layers because that's what I wanted, but they were still so apparent, and the style was just not what I had wanted at all. Like, I was kind of in shock. I didn't really even know what to think of it at first. I was just like, whoa. You can kind of see it here, but I really like tried to hide it and blend it in. It's kind of more of like that punk style, which I know, you know, if you guys like, that's cool, but it's just not my style. So New Year's Eve rolls around and I'm like, what am I gonna do? I don't really want to start off the new year not being happy with how my hair looks, and I know that's like so vain, like there are more important things out there. It's weird how much like how my hair looked affected me, and I know it's silly, but I knew like there are solutions. If I'm unhappy about it, I should just do something about it. So the option, I could go back to that salon. I didn't really have time to that day. And so I tweeted, I was like, what should I do? Are there any like box dyes that you could recommend to help fix a bad, you know, bleach job? And one of you guys mentioned getting a semi-permanent hair color, definitely to not just, you know, straight up dye it with a permanent color because that'll damage it even more. And then my sister-in-law, she came to my rescue. She saw my tweet and then she pretty much suggested using a semi-permanent color too. And so I was like, okay, great, we're getting somewhere, you know, because I was kind of freaking out. I was just feeling like crap. But the only one that's available at the drugstore was this one, the Clairol Natural Instincts. If you do ever have a bad bleach job, this actually worked out really well for me. I would just not suggest using the revitalizer it comes with. The revitalizer is supposed to like, you know, give a fresh color to where you colored it, I guess like a couple weeks after. But I just didn't use it. I just used the color that it came with instead of the little revitalizer pack. I decided to go with a dark color just because it is a semi-permanent color, so in the case that it like fades out, it wouldn't still be like too light after it fades out. My sister-in-law, she helped me go over those chunks and I washed it out and my hair just all pretty much looked all dark again. And it was almost weird because I didn't, you know, it's been a while since my hair has been all dark like that, but I was so relieved. And now it's a few weeks later and it's still good. It still looks fine. My hair isn't like brittle or, you know, dried out or anything. Yeah. Enough about hair. I don't think I went through that as briefly as I would have liked, but I hope, you know, that might help one of you guys out one day. I've been looking into investing in a new camera, spending so many hours on that because I've just been stressing myself over the whole setup, the quality. I think I got it to a point where it's actually not bad right now. I'm filming using my Canon S95 point and shoot, and this is the camera that made me look a lot more tan than I actually am in some of my videos, and I had to put it on a light skin setting. It's supposed to make me look lighter, but in actuality, that's how I really look. Like, what you're seeing now is how I actually look in real life. It should be, for the most part, because I made sure the coloring is as close as I could get it. You know, I filmed with like point and shoots, I filmed with camcorder, I filmed with the DSLR, and I just love like DSLR quality, but I actually like how this looks too. I'm thinking about getting something that has like manual options, but can also continuously autofocus. Like this camera doesn't continuously autofocus. My Canon T2i doesn't. My camcorder, my old camcorder does, but the quality, like just the image quality in that is not, it's lacking. But that is it. I just wanted to catch up with you guys a little bit. Thank you so much for being patient with me, and I want you guys to know that I really miss you, so I kind of just wanted to talk to you, catch up a little bit. And if it's Lunar New Year, wherever you are, or when you're watching this, Happy Lunar New Year. I know it's commonly known as Chinese New Year, and I think that's because the Chinese, out of like the ethnicities that celebrate Lunar New Year, I think they were the first to come to the States, and so that's how like it's, you know, Chinese New Year is a very common term, but you know, Vietnamese, we celebrate it too. It's not only the Chinese that celebrate it. But anyways, chúc mừng năm mới. I hope you guys have a great start of the year if you celebrate it.